Hope you are doing absolutely fantastic. Today we will be talking about a game that wasn't really my style, but I think still has a lot of good to give you. Before we hop into this, I want to quickly say that this video was voted on by you lovely people. Head over to my community tab and there should be a new vote up now for the next quick review. So, go lodge your votes if you're interested. Anyhow, Terra Invicta is a game that simulates how the world would respond to alien contact. There's some factions that believe we must prepare a preemptive strike to scare the aliens away. There are those that wish to establish contact with the aliens. Or if you picked what I picked, you could try to find an escape route off of planet Earth. But any of those and some more are all complete options for you. You will then be plopped into the game with two counselors who are essentially your agents, those who will do your bidding. You can have them investigate other organizations or even each other. Keeping good tabs on the loyalty of your counselors is a surefire way to avoid being betrayed, which can happen. Otherwise, you can establish relations with different nations, build your influence over the world, and slowly progress to a point of success. Success being your overarching goal, in my case escaping Earth, being fully realized. This game is pretty unusual for a grand strategy game. I personally love the Crusader Kings franchise and the classic Civilization games, but Terra Invicta feels entirely different, yet familiar. It feels less personal than Civ, with Civ being more about moving groups of units and Terra Invicta being on a more galactic scale. Honestly, now that I think about it, it kinda goes like this. Civ is on a personal scale, Crusader Kings is on a global scale, and Terra Invicta is on a galactic scale. I think I just figured out why it feels different. Not sure if that made sense to anybody but me, but let's move on. Terra Invicta is brutally ambitious, but I don't think they bit off more than they can chew. The groundwork set here is set for a fantastic game to take shape as they get closer and closer to their full release. What sits here in front of us on our gaming dinner plate already feels rather complete and is an excellent game of its own merits. But there are some serious issues that need to be addressed before its launch into the world of non-early access titles. Its UI is just a step up from atrocious. Everything feels bland and uninspired. It is very clear where the budget went, and that was making the core of the game fantastic and strong as titanium. But sadly, this left the UI looking like a dumpster fire in the back of a McDonald's that was closed down 35 years ago. I don't really love complaining about games, but I do care about telling you about the things that could hinder your experience. This isn't me hating Terra Invicta, obviously. I sang its praises a little bit at the beginning there. What it really is that I want you to know what to expect, because I don't want your sexy ass to waste money. I want you to find fantastic games, which this is if you love grand strategy, even with it feeling a little different than normal. Although I do have two more complaints. There doesn't seem to be much in the way of a tutorial, not entirely sure if I just missed it. That's completely possible. I'm a bit of a dumbass, but it really seemed like I just got plopped into the game without any explanation on what to do, which is a shame because this game is very, very difficult to stumble your way through. Let me tell you. I didn't really start having fun until about 3 hours in, and I almost gave up on the game before that, but I had to complete this game for you. I will say that after that 3-hour hump, the game started to become really fun, and I had a blast attempting to get humanity to a safer home, although it wasn't always a smooth ride. There's plenty of FPS drops, incredibly long loading screens, and graphical bugs that plague this experience. Rarely was it anything but a bit annoying, but supposedly some players have been having the game crash repeatedly once they reach the late game. It is important to remember that this game is in early access, so a lot of these issues will get sufficiently ironed out. But as for if you should purchase this game now, that depends. If you enjoy trying to figure out a deep and complicated game that rewards your time, but don't mind some bugginess coming with that experience, this game is perfect for you. If you were just mildly interested, I'd wait for that full release. If you aren't interested at all, well then thanks for sitting through this video, gorgeous. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope your day is as lovely as you are. Hit that like button before it gets beamed up by a UFO. There it is. Quickly, it's going away! And smack the subscribe button with 3 C's. But most importantly, have a goddamn wonderful day and don't die.
Bye.